Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a book review, and I think this is my second video of the new year, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I just decided to do a book review today, and comment below if you have any favorite books in the comments, and we can have like a little book discussion, or we could do something where we can read the same, like a little book club sort of thing. Like we could read all book together, and then like a week or two later we can discuss it and stuff like that. Because I think that would be pretty cool. You know, like it's sort of like an online book club in a video, sort of. So yeah. So these last three, I'm still reading a book right now, so that book's not going to be in here. But these books I read last month in December, for the whole month of December, and it was a series, and it was the V.C. Andrews series for the De Beers family. And she writes books for The Flowers in the Attic. Like if you've seen those movies, and you read the books I think are so much better. But with these books, with this series, there's 5 books in the series, and 3 of the books are dedicated to the main character, which is, oh crap, now I forget what her name was. I'll probably remember it later. Oh, Willow, duh, it was Willow. And then the last 2 books focus on her mom's life before Willow was born and what happened. So the one thing I hate is I don't understand why she doesn't put those 2 books first, because then it would explain a lot of the things that happened, and then she wouldn't have to go into detail in it in the other 3 books, the previous 3 books. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Each one of these books is either close to 400 pages, is past 400 pages. So you guys know. So this is the 3rd book, and this is with Willow, and then Willow's daughter that she has, Hannah. And it's about Hannah. Something happens in the book, and she runs away with this friend that could be considered her boyfriend. And they meet this other family. Their little RV thing breaks down, and they meet this other family that's really messed up. And the mother in that family thinks that Willow is her daughter that died in a car accident when she was like a little girl. And nobody told her that she died, or she just repressed the memory, that mother. And this is called Twisted Roots. I really like how in the series she always has like a flower thing, and this one was like The Flowers in the Attic was garden, seeds, the flowers in the attic, and the petals. And there's another one, thorns. And this book has a theme, and it's with trees. Like there's willow, there's willow, wicked forest, twisted roots, into the woods, and then hidden leaves. So that was a really cool little thing that I like. These last 3 books, I just got them because I really liked her books, so I thought I need a new author to read, so I'm gonna try to read those books. And these covers aren't really that interesting, just so you know. So this is Twisted Roots. It's the 3rd book in the series, and this is what it looks like. These books were made in the early 2000s, like 2002, 2001, stuff around there. And this book has 400. No, is it 300? Hold on. 389 pages. And they usually have around 19 or 20 chapters in a book. It's somewhere around there. And they always have a prologue and an epilogue. And this book I thought was really good because, like I said, the first 3 books, Willow, Wicked Forest, and Twisted Roots, were all in the same sort of little immediate family, with Willow, her weird brother, her weird half-brother, her mom, which was Grace. I read these books in December, so I keep forgetting a lot of stuff that happened in them. And that's it, I think. And I really liked this. I liked the first 3 books. Let's just put it that way. So this book is really good. I highly recommend you read this series. This next one is the 4th one, and this is Into the Woods. And this is what it looks like. What this book entails is Grace Houston's life. That's Willow's mother. And this is when she was a little girl, and then she's growing up, and her mom keeps marrying people. And then it ends with her mom Grace being raped by her mom's 3rd husband. I think it's her 3rd husband. And she gets pregnant. And her mom pretends to be pregnant too at the same time. And then her mom really thinks she's pregnant. And she takes the baby. And after that, it goes into the next book. And they take her to not an insane asylum, like a medical help clinic thing. I wouldn't call it an insane asylum. I wouldn't. And then the next book kicks off with that. So this book, Into the Woods, should have been the first book in the series, so we could understand Grace better and realize, okay, this is how she got up to the point in the first book, which was Willow. And this is what it looks like. See, it's not really that exciting of a cover. And I really liked it. It really was interesting because this book was really interesting because it showed her, in different lives. It could have just picked up with her being raped and trying to deal with being pregnant and stuff, but it didn't. And it was really nice to see, the transition between each one of her, fathers, her real father, her stepfather, her other father, her other stepfather, stuff like that. And the last book in the series it's called Hidden Leaves, and this one has 2 separate stories in it. The first story has 12 chapters in it, and then the second part of the book has 5 or 6 chapters in it. And it has 264 pages in it, plus an excerpt from a different series. And it's called Hidden Leaves, and this is what it looks like. The first part of the book deals with Grace again, and she's in the insane asylum / health clinic. And it deals with her getting knocked up by the doctor that's caring for her, who's Willow's father. And it goes from there, and then it goes until she leaves the clinic. And then the second part it switches back to Willow, where she's growing up in the house with her mean stepmother, her mean adoptive mother, and she doesn't know that her dad is actually her dad. She just thinks it's her adopted dad because they told her she was adopted and everything else. It was a really short book. I read a lot of it. The chapters in it are really short because there's only a little bit, there's only 12 chapters in the first half of the book, so they're really short, maybe 10 plus pages, maybe, I don't know. Because it's not really that thick. It's really short. And, I think it's cool. I don't know if they'd ever make, I don't think they'd ever make a movie about this, because lots of stuff happens in it, and there's too much stuff that goes on in it, and there's these books, in the Willow series, the Debater series, however you want to look at it, there's lots of stuff that's in it. And if you ever read the V.C. Andrews, Fire in the Attic series, and you've seen the movies, they really do leave a lot of stuff out of them. But with the Willow series, you can't really do that, because a lot of stuff has to happen in these books in order to get to where the last 2 end up. So it would be really weird to leave something out, and then you have to explain it later on, or whatever. So, that's my book review. Like I said before, comment below and tell me your favorite book or book series. Tell me if you read these series before and you thought they were really good. And if you want to do, a book club sort of thing, vlog.